Hello friends, welcome to you all to my YouTube channel Success Time and a very good morning to everyone. Right now it is 5:30 a.m. in India. So I'm waking up every one of my friends earlier today. So friends, you might be thinking how to do, what to do now. Exams are appearing near. We are left with a few days from 12th of June. Actually, main exams are starting from British poetry and 18th will be American poetry, and in between like many subjects will be going on. So exams will be running from 12th of June till 19th of July. So I hope everyone's preparation might be going well, and now you might be confident. Now you might be thinking how to do, what to do, and how to study, how to make a proper study plan, so that at least see, if whichever let it be BA or MA or any master's degree, you have to share your time. Maximum 10 to 12 hours or maximum you have to spare. Like in arts, master of arts, that is, it is only technically only 4 subjects. Sir. For saying it's only a 4 subjects, but 4 subjects you have to divide it for 2 2 hours. So you can just calculate 2 hours from morning till afternoon, morning to morning, morning to afternoon, afternoon to evening, and evening to night. So totally how many hours? 8 hours. 8 hours and 2 hours plus for revisions. So you might be thinking, friends, like how I have managed my schedule, how I have done my like assignments, as well as how I have done my studies preparation. So here are the few glimpses which I will be showing you people today, like what I have studied, and still studies are going on because exams are appearing near. So my studies modes are going on, and I hope friends like you will come to know like which is the most important, because see, this is the previous year question paper I've showed before also and now also. So you have to study all these question papers. It will be helpful to you all. And as I want to tell you, we have to concentrate more on more studies. Making notes and just reading is, it doesn't make sense. So you have to concentrate and you have to make proper timetable so that you can understand it. And max, I can say you, max concentrate for 10 to 12 hours studies, friends. It's not so easy task, and it's not so, like, okay, if you want, if you are keeping above 90% as your target, you have to work hard. And if you are targeting only till 50 to 60 or 70, you can work for 8 and a half hours, 9 hours will be enough. But if you are targeting more than 90 plus, then you have to focus for 10 to 12 hours max. Okay, you cut down your 2 3 hours for your other activities or any other works, but still you have to concentrate 10 to 11 hours max to max, friends, for 4 subjects. Then only it's possible to achieve your goal. I hope my friends are understanding me what I'm telling them. How actually my intention is, like, everyone has to score a good marks, like every individual, because they are putting their efforts in different ways. So my intention is, let everyone score a good marks and let everyone get their dream marks and let everyone succeed in their goal. So like how I have kept my goal of becoming a doctorate, that is PhD in English. So just like that, everyone keep your own goal. Like some have to do B.Ed, some have to do further studies from any of the states or any of the countries. So just keep motivating yourself. Keep confident, like you have to do, you can do, and you can achieve it. Nothing is impossible in this world that we cannot do, friends. Only hard work is needed, positive thinking is needed, and struggling is needed. Up and downs are all part of a life. So just neglect all those things and just concentrate what is your goal. If you have your goal struck in your proper way in your mind, surely I can say none of the person can hit you anywhere in the life. Up and downs are all part of a life, but still, I hope today I have told more. So I'll come back to my studies point, and I'll tell you now what I have to do, what you have to do, and how you have to do. So 18th of June, as everyone knows, I have American poetry. So I'll share you some few things. See here, I'm using the marker to highlight my things. Marker, as usual, blue pen, black pen for highlighting, and red pen. But red pen is not, we should not carry in exam. We should carry only this two in the exam, black pen and blue pen. And this pen is not at all required to carry. This pen is only for my reference in the household work, what I am doing, how I am preparing questions, like I am writing questions with this, answer with this, and highlighting this. But in exam, I write questions with this and answers with this. And of course, my favorite, paperweight, India paperweight. And I have one more paperweight, that is a globe. So two paperweights I have. I'm using both the paperweights. So come on friends, so let's start today's journey with our American poetry, which is very interesting American poetry, and it belongs to a state, like single state, America. Like how poets have influenced with Britishers, how they made it successful. I can understand British were more successful than compared to Americans. But still they tried their level best. They made it proper way. There were hardly a few writers or few poets who has done very well performance. So come, let's start with our journey now. I'll show you here friends. Since I have marked here, see here MEG 18 American Poetry, block number 1. That is an introduction to the poetry, colonial poetry, transcendentalist poetry, Harlem Renaissance. These all are important, which all I have highlighted. Then block 2, 18th and 19th century part 1. The wild honeysuckle, that is Philip Frenois, on being brought from Africa to America by Phyllis Whitley. Then next we have Brahma by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Then I Taste a Liquor Never Brewed by Emily Dickinson. And then She Sweeps with Many Color Brooms by Emily Dickinson. Block 3, After Apple Picking by Robert Frost. Block 4, Let America Be America Again by Langston Hughes. And block 5th by Ariel by Sylvia Plath and Daddy by Sylvia Plath. Block 6, The Riverside by J.C. Ramson, that is John Grove Ramson. And block number 7, Pantown for Chinese Woman by Shirley Georg Limbs. So these are the important and the major poems. So I can say we have to take even Tennessee Williams also as like the Emperor of Ice Cream. The Emperor of Ice Cream, which is also the one of the important poems, but still it did not appear in exam. But I cannot say, like I cannot predict like it will come or not in the exam. But still, for safer side, better I say prefer for the Emperor of Ice Cream by Tennessee Williams also. Since I have not mentioned in my poetry language, but that is one additional poem what you have to prepare along with answer that with a jar. And this is the preparations, how it's going on mine. I hope you all people can see it. See here, I have used the red pen only for headline work and poetry collections. And rest all with blue pen. I hope you people can see it. And the major part, what it plays in the examination role. If you study how much ever, one thing you have to remember friends, how you have to write your questions in the point. That makes a sense. How much you can point, you can point to the answer. How much point, like for suppose for 10 marks you have to write it in 1.5 page or 2 pages, like front page and back page. So you have to understand how you can prepare it. For example, I can give you one example. Like recently they have changed the module. Like same pattern is same only, but we have to write a short notes on any two, like American poetry in the colonial period. Like there were 13 colonies which were established during the colonial period. So those colonial period were Massachusetts, Conkinat, then North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, New Jersey, then Delaware, and New Jersey, then New York, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. And as per my remembrance, I have told you almost 10. Still, I'm left with the 3. So 13 colonies were developed. So as per my remembrance, I have remembered the 10 colonies name. I'm trying to remember still, like Virginia, Jamestown was there as Virginia, and still one more I'm left with. Fine, it is a puzzle for me. So next time I'll rewind it and I'll tell it to you 100%, friends. So see, friends, like here American poetry in a colonial period. So you have to explain here like what all colonies have come under. 13 colonies were established. Then Mayflower ship has come. Then how they used corn and tobacco as their main product for surviving. Then how the camps they used to do like wingmans and like tent like houses to place how they survive during winters. And lastly, interesting fact, like some of the people came for the trading, some of the people came for the uh, for the war, and some like many things happened there that time, during those times, like starting when colonial was established. And this is the latest paper which I am discussing with you all, that is the December 2024 Master of Arts, that is American Poetry, MEG 18 language. So Harlem Renaissance, second one. So actually, if I was there, I could have chosen this both. So I'm just thinking, like if I was sitting in the exams, I was doing all these procedures. And then in Harlem Renaissance. Harlem Renaissance means you have to mention it was a new Afro-American movement, new Negro movement was there, which established the North, like South people of all America, like Africans who were bought from Africa to America to that pagan land. That is, you can see this word pagan land in the ones on being bought from Africa to America by Phyllis Whitlam. So, like you might be thinking, like Harlem is a place in America, North America, which is just a 9 square mile place it is. And it is a too small place, 9 square mile. I hope you people can understand. But in that 9 square mile, how they came up, how they came up due to jazz music, jazz poetry, and like after the war, after when they got the independence, Africans, that time they decided like they will get settled in Harlem only, and new Negro movement was started, and like they were speaking for their rights. Many politicians came. Langston Hughes was one of the poet who used to write his poetry in the jazz poetry. Yeah, one more, friends. If you have time, right now I did not got so much because preparations was going on. If you have time, you can go ahead with Harlem as a poem written by Langston Hughes. It's a very nice poem, all are saying to me, but I'll see if I get a time, I'll read that poem once. And after that, Harlem Renaissance, that is 100% genuine question, appeared in every question paper. Like I can say you, it is appearing from December 2022 till December 2025. Sorry, December 2024. like it's appearing parallelly, June and December cycle, June and December cycle. So you have to remember. So Arlim is 100% pure question. Nothing you can do for the, like you have to mention, simple it is. Here I given for 10 marks, so you have to fill the page for 1.5 sheet or 2 pages. But you have to write point to point answers, friends. Like you have to mention how Negro African movement was started, new like how they established, how they came up. Many politicians came, like many American politicians were blasting at the African politicians, they were bombarding at them. So how they came up, like after getting the independence, how they are now surviving. Are they now also independent, or just they are now also struggling for the independence in America? As we know, Africans after leaving the America, like when they were bought like by ship or by any methods, they had brought for a slavery during those times, like older times in America. How was the situation? Just imagine, like if someone is controlling ourselves. Okay, you have the power to control yourself, think of right, wrong, everything. But if third party is controlling yourself, how you will feel like you will feel like a slavery. Just you have to give your example. So our Halim Renaissance is done. Now next question, second question. How does Phyllis Whitley raise her black woman's voice in the poem on being brought from Africa to America? This is wonderful poem. This is 100% question appearing poem, friends. So you should never skip this poem. On being brought from Africa to America. Firstly, Phyllis Whitley. She was bought from Africa. Actually, she was kidnapped. She was not bought. She was kidnapped from Africa, and she was sailed to America, Boston City, due to her health issues. Like she was the asthmatic, like she was having asthma, so that's why she was not able. She was not suitable for the field work. That is like plants and all that plantation. She was not suitable in America, so she was sold to a Boston family, and the Boston family adopted her, like they purchased her for like for his wife Susanna. So in like he was a Whitley, John Whitley, who purchased Phyllis for his wife to support. She was a slave actually. This poem is full about slavery, how she was done, how she was bought. I can say you friends, there are many plenty of videos which has come now. It is already launched, so I can say before delaying it, please watch every videos. Harlem Renaissance by Kapil Gangwani sir has told very awesomely, and he has explained very well. And Phyllis Whitley's, you can go for a Pathshala. It's one of the very wonderful, like how sir has explained word by word, step by step. So through that only I'm understanding, and I'm able to tell you in front of you all right now. So like on being bought from Africa to America, by title itself we can understand, like she's being a being a slave. She, after purchasing by John Whitley to her son and daughter, son Nathaniel and the daughter Mary, teaches Phyllis how she has to study, how she has to concentrate. But they understood very well, like she was interested in poetry. So they gave her proper training, they gave her proper course, so that she was capable of making her own poetry. And she was such a fantastic Phyllis Whitley Peters. So she was one of the best writers I can say, best poets I can say. She was one of the best speaker. Like everyone are the best speaker in their own. But here I can say you two women were the best speaker. One was Shirley Georg Lilium, Pentown for Chinese woman. This is also this question is going to appear, friends. I'm telling you now itself. So note down all my points, what all I'm saying you all. And after this, now let's move on to next question. Third question. Critically interpret the poem Brahma by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Brahma, like it is Hindu god, what we pray. Like each human beings are come up with same atoms what that is present in them. So we are the, like, we are God's grace. So here we are the human beings what God has given us. So we have to remember, friends, Brahma, by title itself by Ralph Waldo Emerson, this is about the transcendentalism. So he is telling here, so how, like, Brahma has created the world, how Brahma has made every human being from his atoms, and how the human being has to behave. Like Bhagavad Gita, how Shri Krishna has told, कर्म करते जाओ, फल की चिंता मत करो. Just similar to that, how he was giving jnana to Arjuna, because Arjuna was thinking how he will go opposed to his family members in Kurukshetra war. Kurukshetra war, I can say you, like, between Kauravas and Pandavas, when war was going on, like after Draupadi's Chirharan, after that when the war took place, so after few years back, after, I can say 15 years after, when the war took place in Kurukshetra, Arjuna was thinking, that time the Krishna has given him the jnana. He told him, like, karam karte ja, fal ki chinta mat kar. Like, you do the good work. Don't think what your destiny has written. Just do the good work, do support people, do be in the good field. That's what here Brahma wants to say. So Brahma is telling, like, we are born by him, we are the atoms of his, we have to do the good work, we have to, like, think humanity in a proper way. And yeah, one more thing, in everything you have to write for 2020 marks, you have to write the themes, friend. Themes is the most important. Themes and conclusion. Then fourth was discuss Walt Whitman's Song of Myself as the Epic. This one also I was knowing, but I just thought I'll just keep this because already I know many other things. So identify the importance piece as a way life in the poem after apple picking. See, after apple picking, this is the fifth question for December 2024 exam. Poem, piece of way of life in poem after apple picking. Like after apple picking, what the poet's situation was. Like worry, work, sleep are the themes. And here Robert Frost is thinking like how he will be doing, like now already has picked plenty of apples, how he will do, what he will do, how he will get the sleep, whether he will be worried or he will be like tensed. All this we have to say, we have to figure out by line stanza wise, like this consists of this many lines. Now I can say you song of Brahma, sorry, for Brahma, it consists of 12 lines, that is 4 into 3 stanzas and 4 lines. So totally 12 lines you have. And for Phyllis Whitley you have 8 lines. So that is 2 stanzas. So 4 into 2, that is 8 lines. And finally, like I have not chosen the sixth question. Do you agree the Iliad's neo-planetonic bifurcation of the time and eternity? Ash Wednesday. This one was also interesting. Ash Wednesday is interesting because it's all about Wednesday, how the like people have to do what they will do in the church, how it was converted into ash during those times. Churches were converted. So this is okay. This is interesting bifurcation about T.S. Eliot. But compared to that, what I thought, I'll write easiest one, which I feel comfortable. So critically comment on the language and technique of the Ramson in the poem By the Riverside. By the Riverside, like we have to comment the language and technique. Here they are telling. Comment on the language. Here the poet is mentioned in very simpler way. He is telling, he is praying the God in the rock. He is sitting in front of this, like sea is there. 2 rocks are there. In one rock he is sitting and another rock he is observing, like God is seeing him, and sinner, he is thinking himself as a sinner in Riverside. So he is telling like why God is angry with me, what I have done the wrong thing, why like my throat is getting sweat, so why God is not making me the feel of comfortableness, why I have done something wrong with the people or I have changed myself. If God is with me, then God has to give blessings to me and support me. So these are the questions for MEG 18. Till 7 you have questions. In that, question number 1 is compulsory. You have to elaborate, friends. Right now I have given only brief to you, but you have to elaborate all these things. And as you know, like you have to be seeing like December 2022. Here also common it is. Like Ariel and Daddy. This time they will ask about Ariel Daddy, or they may Pentown for Chinese woman. Yeah, this one is the major one by Shirley Gyokling Lim. So Pentown for Chinese woman. It is nothing but Pentown, Pentum, or Pentown. So it all means one only in Malaysian language. And here she is describing like how a child before giving birth is killed by like epigraph. You can see in the newspaper what it has come, like by drowning or by butchering or by killing a girl child. How it was like situation during those times. It is not only the problem of India, but also it is a problem of outskirts of countries. So here Pantown of Chinese woman is nothing but this is a story of a China woman, how she is describing a woman, like how she is losing her a baby girl child. So I can say you friends, really you have to read all these poems. It's very interesting. This all I'm giving you in brief since I'm lagging with the time. So I hope everyone can understand. So this one was my video for American poetry. And when I'll take American novel, I'll share another video with you all people. I hope you all are studying very well and studies are going on very nicely above you all. So, all the best, friends. Do well. Don't be panic. How much you know? Try to elaborate that. If you know little bit, try to elaborate it in correct way. If you know more, try to make just see for 20 marks. You have to write maximum 4.5 pages. Not 4.5 means at least three to 4 pages are mandatory because we'll get only one sheet. Leave off first and end sheet. We are left with page number 3rd till 26th page number. In that you have to fill full paper. So this, see friends, don't be panic. I am giving you each and every hint. Daily I am coming over the videos also. So I hope you will understand it. You will concentrate on the wordings what all I have told, and hope so. So see you guys. Bye. Take care. Have a nice time. Enjoy. And enjoy with your studies and get a good marks. So bye friends. See you on next video.